Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to Lexington and the home field of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. To the air, it's Hardy. Snags the quick throw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
On the move now. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? They've got him in the backfield. No, very wrong. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. First play looking to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped him at the 45, and that's good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks an open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Pulls it in. It's Maddox. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They make the stop at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal from there.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. From the shotguns, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Back to throw. It's Hardy. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Wolverines. They couldn't stop him there. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots and the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They stopped them after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Crucial third down play coming up.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
He hands it off from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a quick grab. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sack. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That run moves the ball across the 40. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking downfield. It's Hardy. On the move now. He gets the first and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quick throw by the quarterback on the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Wolverines move into the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Hardy. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Tries the right with a quick throw. And this time it's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. This deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Going to try to use his legs here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get it now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, how about this? There's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Maddox. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football. And they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's at the 50, past the 40, past the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Kentucky, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Grab down the middle. It's Maddox. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice...
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Caught quickly. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Hardy. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. First down here for this offense.
Get set.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Easy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now.
Come on, set.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kentucky 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tight end makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback keeps the football. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Kentucky getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's third and goal. Quarterback drops back, looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
And it's good right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. An important second down play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Has a path to the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. End zone ahead. No stopping them on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Scanning the field. It's Hardy. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Way too much speed on that play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan 63, Kentucky 3.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete again. 4 count coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field.
42.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Montgomery. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was